Hi, it's longtime distributor Don Sanders here to present the webinar Don't Wait for Virtual Shows to Learn How to Sell in 2021. Virtual shows will be with us forever, as in-person trade shows will not be as frequent as they used to be. But the thing that you need to remember is you cannot wait for virtual shows to learn how to sell promotional products. I want to try and help you do that. My name is Don Sanders, but before we get started, let's thank all the great suppliers who are shown on the screen right now, from Sticker U at the top left to Apogee on the top right. These are all suppliers that I buy from and that I would highly recommend you do too. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Don Sanders. I've been in the promotional products business for a very long time. But the thing I'm most proud of is the fact that my profit margin, 43% average on my orders, is something that I am proud of because I did this to make money, not to just sell orders at low profit margins. And there I am at the last trade show I attended, the ASI Fort Worth show. That was last February. Gee, that sounds like a long time ago. Now, the first thing to get you started on how to sell better in 2021 is to never use paper business cards. I think that's a big mistake that distributors make. Flimsy little cards show that you really are not the go-to distributor. What I do instead is use products that effectively show people that I am created, one being Lynn's cleaning cloths from Cloth Promotions. This is one of the most effective card introduction products I've ever used. I've used these for over 10 years. You can see my card in the center of the screen with my colorful shoes, which is the brand of my marketing company. What I do is I will hand somebody one of these Lynn's cleaning cloths, or I did back before the pandemic. I would open it up, I would get the card back from them, open it up. I would clean their glasses or their phone, fold it back up, put it in the pouch, which you're seeing at the bottom of the screen, and just say, hey, why don't we do some of these for you? I got more orders doing this than you can believe. Up at the top right is another example of a card I've done, or a calling card cleaning cloth for Lynn's Cloth Promotions, and below that is one that I use actually as my holiday greeting. So self promos from Cloth Promotions are great. Tyler.r@clothpromotions.com would be the contact. And there to the left is their self-promotion sheet for 2021. Another great card I've used are seed paper cards. Let's say seed paper products, as I'm saying not to use paper cards. These are great to show that you're creative. And in fact, the really cool thing about it is the instructions on how you use this to grow plants are shown on the back of the card. And I point that out to people when I give them one and explain to them how cool of a product this is. And the reason I'm showing this is because last year, due to the pandemic, there was no Earth Day celebrations. And that's a big thing now. And I think with the pandemic slowly winding down here, that this April, that Earth Day is going to be a huge event. Gempire, which is a great distributor, great supplier, makes a full range of seed paper products from bookmarks to calendars, you just name it. Harvey@gempire.com for samples. Harvey will help you, and you've got to show yourself as a go-to distributor if you're going to succeed in today's marketplace. Another thing that I do is I always email or mail my customer testimonials to prospects and even to some of my current customers. I get these from people who just send them to me voluntarily, but if you'll encourage your customers, they will send you nice things. They'll say nice things about you and show other people how talented you are at what you do. Doing this eliminates competition. Now, in the middle of the screen on the right is a great coupon from ID Line on name badges. I buy all my name badges from ID Line because with the pandemic, employee turnover is huge right now, and everyone needs new name badges. Now, you need to become an expert distributor. Too many distributors go out and sell and don't know anything about products. Knowing products puts you ahead of your competition because there are too many people in the promo industry that just sell on price or sell products they know nothing about. And when I talk about name badges, there's that ID line coupon again. A real expert distributor knows that right now name badges would be a hot selling product. So becoming an expert is easy. You can obtain knowledge from suppliers. I used to make sales calls, or supplier reps made calls with us all the time and helped us close some really big orders. Southern Plus is one of the best suppliers in the industry, and Brannon Craig is one of the finest people I've ever known. He knows more about how to help you sell promotional products than anybody I've ever known. He can do a tour of their website, which includes product videos, product sales sheets, who to sell to, effective products, and you can schedule a coaching session with Brannon at southernplus.com. If you'll just email him, he'll do a 20 or 30-minute session and show you how to find educated buyers who will buy from you now. And we're going to talk about educated buyers here in just a moment. But educated buyers are customers who know what products to buy when. Like right now, I would be selling back to school products because children or young people are going to be going back to school more than they have before, and they need satchels, they need backpacks, bags to carry their books and school supplies. They also could use ponchos to protect them for the rain, etc. Southern Plus has got a full line of back to school products, and they'll even put your logo on the flyers, like the one on the right shows my Don Sanders marketing logo. And another thing that a go-to educated buyer would know right now is to buy outdoor products, especially for restaurants that have built temporary pavilions out in streets to have outdoor dining. These folding chairs and folding tables from Southern Plus are easy to put up, easy to take down, and they have the restaurant or the bar's logo on them. Show these to any place you go to dine out or to have cocktails out. Great products because of the pandemic. Info at southernplus.com for information about both of those product lines. And packaging is required for this outdoor dining. Trainer is the second supplier in the industry I placed an order with more than 35 years ago. They sell a full line of to-go packaging, even good for delivery and curbside pickup too. The point of this being is this type of packaging can be used for outdoor dining because it's unbreakable. A lot of these restaurants are using this because if they carry dishes out, they fall on the concrete or on the brick walkway or wherever they're located, they will break. Food packaging samples from Jamie H. at trainergraphics.com, and there's a great free screen PMS color match coupon on the screen right now. Another thing Trainer has that's good for this outdoor dining or to-go dining are JavaFlex cups, which are unbreakable, dishwasher safe, and recyclable. Also, color changing cups. These are both good products to serve cocktails in. I live in Texas, and outdoor cocktails to go have been a thing since last April, and they're never going to go away because restaurants also can serve cocktails while they deliver food, or they can deliver cocktails with food with delivery service drivers. Again, Jamie H. at trainergraphics.com. Send her an email and she'll send you some of those color changing cups. Now, another great way to learn about how to sell products and be educated is to use websites like I talked about, Southern Plus, from effective suppliers. Another one of them is snugzusa.com, one of the nicest suppliers in the industry. As you're seeing on the screen there, some of the things that they offer to you as incentives to get you to come to their website. They will show you their stock patterns of their products. They will show you different flyers that you can put your logo on. They have videos on their site, lifestyle images, and they can show you how to use social media to benefit yourself. Snugz is a great supplier. They have effective website tools. Email customer care at snugzusa.com or take a look at their website. Selling awards is the most misunderstood product category in the industry, I believe. And Apogee is the finest custom award supplier in the industry. John Gaucha, who is a really great guy, he will do a private session with you, like Brandon will at Southern Plus, and teach you the Swag It Forward program. I didn't know the Swag It Forward program till I started working on this website, on this webinar. But what he will do, you can email him logos from your customers and their address, the contact name. Apogee will produce an actual sample, send it to the customer, and then the customer will respond. I think what he told me the other day is 75% of people who receive this respond to thank the sender, that you being the distributor. It's not that high with people you don't know, but find some companies you'd like to call on, send them to John, the logos, and let him produce the samples for you. This is a great program to learn how to sell awards, and the response rate on this is high. john.g@creativeawards.net. Give him an email and schedule a session. I guarantee it'll be well worth your time to do so. And awards are needed to thank COVID heroes. Selling custom awards, not cheap pieces of acrylic or glass. Custom awards prove that you are not an amateur. In other words, you're an educated seller. Custom award sales training, john.g@creativeawards.net. And I'm showing 2 award sheets on the screen right now that are personalized with my logo, my Don Sanders marketing card, with my type of my email address and phone included at the bottom of both of these. He can help create these for you. You can mail them to your customers, or email or text them to prospects. Lapel pins are one of another misunderstood product category in this industry, because there's a lot of lapel pin suppliers, some of them not so good. Not the case with Gempire. I've known Harvey Mackler, who owns Gempire, for more than 20 years. Harvey is the best lapel pin supplier in the industry. He always delivers, and there's no excuses. You need to sell lapel pins right now as COVID hero incentives, and to thank people for what they've done for others during the pandemic. And there's a great $40 rebate, free dive charge coupon on the screen right now from Gempire. And if you'll email Harvey@gempire.com, Harvey will send you a complete lapel pin sample kit. Now let's talk about teaching branding. Don't be a product pusher. Too many distributors just push products. They sell cheap things they know nothing about. Mugs where the handles break off, lapel pins where the backing falls off, etc., etc. Now, Harvey wouldn't sell you something like that, but others will. Don't be a product pusher. Be a seller of branding. And there are 3 coupons on the screen right now. Quickie is great at branding with custom key tags. ID Line is there again with branded name badges, and Sticker U, I'm going to talk to you about, is the greatest way to brand products that don't have logos on them. Here are 2 examples of stickers building long-term brands. Rimowa Luggage is a very high-end luggage company. All their luggage comes, it's just blank steel or gray, black wheels, black handles. But when you buy a piece from them, they give you a pack of stickers, and you can decorate the luggage the way you want to, making your piece of luggage one of a kind. Thrasher Magazine, I didn't know about this till I started working on this webinar. They are in the skateboarding business. It's a skateboard magazine. They give people who subscribe to their magazine or interested in skateboards packs of stickers to put on skateboards to personalize them. Again, Sticker U has these stickers. Great coupon in the center of the screen. I'm just trying to show you some little branding ideas that I'll bet you haven't thought of previously. Now you need to start focusing on QR codes again. These came out with a bang about, what, 5-6 years ago, and they kind of fizzled away. But now restaurants and bars don't really give people menus anymore. So you scan a piece of paper, which is laying on the table or on the bar where you sit down, and that brings up the menu. That's great, but the one thing about it is why not put those QR codes on products? There's key tags at every chair at a bar. It has the QR code on it. The key tag has the bar's logo on it. The QR code, they can scan it, the menu will come up, but then they take the key tag home with them. A luggage tag, a magnet. Use QR codes to brand, but point out to restaurants at bars that scanning that piece of paper is just, everybody does that. have someone take a magnet with the logo of that restaurant home with them. Then they've always got the QR code right in front of them. A great way to brand for food service delivery drivers is for restaurants or bars to buy ponchos. When the person comes and picks up an order to take it somewhere, they give them a Southern Plus rain poncho. They're not going to wear that unless it's raining, but I guarantee you the day it rains, that driver is going to pull that poncho out and wear it. And if he's driving a pizza order from a local pizza place, and he got the poncho from an Italian restaurant, well, that Italian restaurant's going to get branding for them when the driver walks to the door of the recipient. Poncho samples at info@southernplus.com, and there is a great coupon from Southern Plus on the screen right now. Now, stop selling bad customers. You need to search for educated buyers. Big mistake that distributors make is they sell bad buyers. I avoid buyers dictating action like this character on the left. Run from people with arrogant attitudes. He's saying, I'll pay you when I want to. I'll pay you in 60 days. Give me free samples. I just tell people like that to get lost. I look for buyers like the young woman on the right with the mask on. She's a buyer I can tell with knowledge and wants quality products. I invest my efforts in the right way, looking for good buyers, not bad ones. 2 quickie coupons at the top of the screen, magnets, and those key tags, and again, ID line for name badges right in the center of that screen. Now, the way to find educated buyers is by having knowledge and facts. A lot of distributors don't work on orders with all the knowledge that they need. You want to find an educated buyer, you know how many they want, when they want it, the delivery date, the dead delivery date. That means that the last day they can have it, how much they want to spend. If you'll find these things out, you'll have educated buyers in your arsenal. Many distributors will email me and say, Don, what's an idea for a dry cleaner? I'll say, well, what's the price range? Well, I don't know. I didn't ask them that. Don't work on orders till you know all the facts. If you'll do that, you'll have educated buyers. And on the screen right now, there's that trainer screen charge to the left, Southern Plus to the right, and Distributor Central in the center. If you'll enter orders with Distributor Central, you save $5 off from a bunch of suppliers that show their products on Distributor Central, which in my opinion is the finest search engine in the industry. Now, educated buyers that you've located, you'll know what they want to spend, and you'll know they want a germane quality product right now. UV sanitizers with wireless chargers. Oh my goodness, who wouldn't want to have one? You lay that phone up on that box and it sanitizes the phone and charges it at the same time. Educated buyers know this is a hot product. Sample of this product, samples at sunjoy.us. Email them your shipper number, tell them Don Sanders told you they'd send you a sample, and Sunjoy will send you one for free. You want to call them, it's 847-983-8055. I buy all my electronic products, chargers, wireless products, wireless speakers, all from Sunjoy. They ever do you wrong, email me. I'll take care of it for you, because Harrison Fewer, the owner of Sunjoy, will never let you down. Now, you can eliminate customers by selling custom products. We talked about those custom awards. Don't sell boring awards, sell custom ones. That keeps your competitors away because they don't know where the product came from. Again, john.g@creativeawards.net for that custom award information. And down at the bottom, you know, you can sell cost-effective key and luggage tags to one-of-a-kind custom awards. Doesn't matter the price as long as it's custom. Quickie custom key tags cannot be duplicated. Nobody makes this fine a product, and nobody does the die cut as well as they do. Perfect round edges on Quickie die cutting. Great coupon on the screen right now. And if you'd like to have Quickie custom and custom key and luggage tag samples, info@quickie.com. Now, do not be held hostage by mega suppliers. Remember last year when the tariff wars came up? Oh goodness, these mega suppliers cried. They couldn't get their orders out. Their customer service wouldn't answer the phone. Biggest mess I've ever seen in my life. Buy from a supplier like Quickie, family owned in Ohio, and they feature no job hopping customer service reps. Their reps have been there forever. They're family owned. They acknowledge their orders. There's no excuses. There's callbacks. They're American made. No problems with delivery. No problems with getting products. And Quickie has won more awards than almost any supplier in the industry. I'm not going to go over them, but there's a lot of them shown on the screen right now. And Quickie invented the product of the century. The PPAI gave them an award for the QuickCoin, which is the little coin purse that goes in your pocket or in your glove box of your car, where you can keep coins or different little small things. If you'd like a sample of a QuickCoin, or those custom key tags, or those health related magnets Quickie makes, info@quickie.com. Another great supplier is Berlecamp, family owned. They won't throw you under the bus like mega suppliers did in last year's trade war. In fact, there's Ken Berlecamp at the bottom of that screen. I would trust Ken with my life. One of the nicest people I've ever known in my life. And if you look on the screen right now, Berlecamp has a history. These mega suppliers been around 5, 10 years. They don't have history like this. I believe that's a room show, early 50s, up there at the top left, that Berlecamp produced in. There's a happy Ken Berlecamp Sr. right there in a booth right below that. There's 5 happy Berlecamp people down there at the bottom. Ken, as a young man working a show when he was very young. Under that, Ken's probably about 25 there, looks to me like, working a Berlecamp booth. I believe that's at a PPAI show. And I'm telling you, Berlecamp is the real deal. There's a free money coupon on the screen right now. And right now, home repair signs are selling like hotcakes because home repair business is great. Air conditioning companies need those signs to put on units so you know who to call. Sprinkler repair services would put them on the boxes, your sprinkler box in your garage. Home repair signs are hot right now. You can email Ken, sales@berlecamp.com, and they'll send you some samples of those. But I would trust Ken with my life. Now, here are 4 coupons from Berlecamp on the screen. They do custom molding, and they do badges, car emblems, motorcycle kickstand pads. I'm going to talk to you about those in detail a little bit longer. They do custom molded plaques. And down at the bottom are my Quickie coupons. Do not fall into the foreign made trap again. Selling USA made products protects you in uncertain times. Don't put yourself at risk buying from those silly mega suppliers. Now, you need to reward volunteers. We've talked about some awards before, but a different way to reward volunteers for jobs well done are with challenge coins. ID Line makes them. Remember, I talked to you about them about name badges. Who wouldn't like to have a full color challenge coin that they keep in their pocket to remember them for what the good work they've done? Take it home and put it on a credenza. Volunteering now is a big deal, and I volunteer all the time to meet positive people who are like-minded like me. That's where I build my relationships. Challenge coin samples, janders@idline.com. Now, I sell a lot of reward programs. I've sold them to the Dallas Zoo, the 6th Floor Museum, where Oswald supposedly shot Kennedy from. I live 2.5 miles from there. It's the most amazing thing. Drive by there all the time. There's just a jillion people down there. I've done it for the Ramses exhibit, the traveling Egyptian exhibit that came through in the 80s, Harris Hospital, TCU Frog Club. These are all examples of products you can use for certain hours spent volunteering. Maybe a Quickie key or luggage tag when you sign up for a volunteer program. Challenge coin from ID Line after you work 40 hours. Great journal or day timer from Drumline, best calendar and day timer supplier in the industry. 100 hours for that, maybe 150 total hours. Maybe you get that UV sanitizer and charger I talked to you about from Sunjoy. Or how about a great power bank or wireless speaker? Show how promos increase volunteer numbers and hours worked, and customers will know that you are for real. Now, award walls of fame awards. We're back here at Apogee, john.g at creativeawards.net. Awards are really needed now to thank COVID heroes, and you can describe to clients how awards create dedicated volunteers. How about Wall of Fame awards? Up there at the right, that would be a great thing to be in an award or a nonprofit's office, and it would make me feel good if I had been volunteer of the month and I came in and there was my name on one of those little plates. I would look forward to seeing that. The other plaques you're seeing at the next caddy corner to them are great individual awards. And on the left, Apogee makes personalized sales sheets. There's one with my logo on it, my information, john.g at creativeawards.net for that coaching session on awards and how to sell them to make money. Now, I volunteer during elections all the time now. These elections are not going to ever stop. You can see what's happened here lately. I go there because I meet people that I have something in common with. You can also meet like-minded people at alumni associations, neighborhood events, nonprofit fundraisers, talked about volunteer programs and virus relief efforts. Sticker U makes great stickers for volunteers to wear while they're working. All you have to do is buy one sticker. That's it. Promo at stickeru.com. And you know what? I always wondered about how the I voted sticker came around. Well, it was invented by realtors in Phoenix in 1985 to increase voter participation. But you know, it was Sticker U. They'll do one for you. No other sticker company in the industry will certainly do that. Now, social media creates great exposure. I am friending or connecting with as many people possible now. The reason I'm doing that is I will look up a company, maybe I want to do business with them, find out the owner. I will try and friend them on Facebook or LinkedIn. They'll become part of my group, and then I post things on my feed like dirty facts of mats. Mats are going to be needed so much to keep buildings clean, to keep down germs and keep the viruses in check. I posted this dirty facts on my Facebook page, and I got 2 orders from customers I didn't even know needed mats. Grand Bank up there and Castle Creek Manor, a bed and breakfast. These are orders that just showed up. I posted that. Friends emailed me back and said, hey, Don, you know what? Maybe I need to look at some mats. Mat samples, M. Wadsworth at logomatsllc.com. Now, how about more on sales sheets? You can include your branding on sales flyers with Southern Plus. I cannot stress on you how important it is to email branded flyers, mail them to people and to prospects over and over again. You can include your branding on sales flyers, 55 different product flyers at southernplus.com. Remember, we talked about Brandon Craig doing that private coaching session. He will go over with you how to create these. The one on the left, the ones on the right, and my Don Sanders marketing card. Don't have a fancy logo, or haven't created one, you're new in the industry, just set straight line type on them like the one on the center. That's got my company name. I bought at the bottom, it's got my phone number and my email address, southernplus.com, to see this selection. Same way with Apogee. I've shown you these 3 before, but they have my logo on them. They have my email, phone at the bottom. That's john.g at creativeawards.net. He will help you set these up. You've got to email him and let him help you with awards. I am pushing the heck out of awards on this, but I really believe it is a great product line to be selling right now. Same way with mat mailers. If you don't have a logo with Logo Mats, you can go in and get their mailers, put your straight line type like I've done on the one on the right, just my name, a company name, my phone number, and my email address. You can add your custom message. Miles Wadsworth, it's M. Wadsworth at logomatsllc.com. He can help you with this. And there are 2 $5 off and order coupons from Logo Mats showing on the screen, or were showing on the screen then. Now, sell clients custom reorder sites. I talked about those name badges being a hot seller right now. Let your customers do the work by selling them name badges and inventory programs. They buy the the badges, they pay for them up front. ID Line keeps them. You create a custom URL is created for you. You send that to the customer, and instead of them calling you about I need this or need that, they just go right in, enter the name and the title. The name badge is pulled from inventory and shipped the next day. If you want a complete badge sample kit, janders@idline.com. Let customers do some of the work. Name badge reorder sites will make them do that. And name badges are needed due to virus-related huge employee turnover. Now let's talk about custom-made PPE sites from Distributor Central. Distributor Central has 8, 10, I don't know exactly how much, of custom-made sites which you can build, separate URL, you can put whatever products you want to in these websites. Maybe school at home, you want to use those Southern Plus book bags. Delivery and curbside pickup, you want to use trainers, color changing cups, or you want to use those chairs from Southern Plus. Work from home essentials. How about a Drumline diary or how about scratch pads from Drumline? Hygiene and safety. Certainly would be hand sanitizer, floor decals, etc. Now, if you were to have a hygiene and safety site from Distributor Central, you might want to feature Mask Buddy and Mask Buddy Pros from Snugz USA. You know, blank masks are not marketing tools. They're just pieces of paper or whatever these things are made of, pieces of cloth paper. But with a Mask Buddy Pro, you imprint the thing that goes on top of your head, hooks to the mask, and it makes a blank mask a marketing piece. How about selling kids' masks to adult mask buyers? People, I guarantee, have bought masks for adults, but I don't know so much for kids. Snugz has the Titan mask, which come in 2 sizes, small and medium, full color print. Sell these to adult mask buyers. Samples are customer care at snugzusa.com. And let's talk about hand sanitizer. Put it on PPE sites, but also sell it for the cold and flu season, which is here. You know, the flu kills people just as bad as the COVID does, and sanitizer is needed to kill germs on surfaces or to protect your hands when you touch something. You can clean your hands. Snugz is the best hand sanitizer supplier in the industry, bar none. They have individual packs of sanitizer, spray bottles. They have ones that'll hook on a belt loop. They have any kind of sanitizer that you need, and it's stink free. Bad to say that, but some sanitizer from some of these suppliers smells pretty bad. Customer care at snugzusa.com, and you can even get 120-ounce containers from Snugz USA, which are going to be needed for sanitizer stations. But what you're going to need for sanitizer stations too are going to be mats showing where the station is. Like where the woman is standing there shows you where that station is. You can get those from Logo Mats. Logo Mats also makes wash your hands mats, which go in the hallway of an office building, are certainly needed in the restroom. The customers you would sell these to would be building managers, and the reason being, you're promoting safety for visitors and for tenants. Nice little Logo Mats coupon at the bottom of the screen. Samples, M. Wadsworth at logomatsllc.com. Now, let's talk about, I missed rush orders there. Excuse me, I went too fast. But rush orders you need to be selling, because if you're an expert at rush orders, we used to make 55, 60% on those. And if you know how to do rush orders, you can charge the heck out of somebody, because after all, you're all at risk. Learn how to do rush orders. I'm sorry I missed that slide, but let's talk about virtuals right now. We close an average of 65% of virtual samples that we create. Here's an example where I took 5 prospects, customers that I had created virtuals for. I told you about the Grand Bank that I had picked up off of that Facebook post on the dirty mat thing. Well, I created a virtual for them. There is the mat. I ended up selling them just like these other ones. The only one I didn't sell was Best Motor Court, which was up in Hot Springs, Arkansas. I went up there last March. There was a cool 1950s motel that's been redone, and they had 21 units, and they were going to buy a mat for each one of their units. And you know what? The only thing that killed that sale is the COVID came, and they lost most of their business. But I closed, of the 5 I made the virtual store, I closed 4 of them. You can create your own mat virtuals, which I did, at logomatsllc.com. Same way with awards. You create virtuals. I think they even have a higher close rate on award virtuals than you do on outdoor mats. Mats, you do virtuals of mats and awards, you're home free. I'd say it's the highest close rate in the industry. You can create your own virtuals, or with help with John.G at creativeawards.net. I'm telling you, Apogee is a great award supplier, and let's just call it hypnotizing desk swag. I think that's a really creative thing. I want to include that slide just because I thought that was a neat description. Now, you've got to perfect video selling. It's going to be here forever because employees are working remotely, and many of them are never going to go back to work. If you can perfect this, you will be ahead of many of your competitors. But there's a great coupon for Sunjoy down there. Remember, pick up that UV sanitizing charger, and Quickie. I'm going to talk about Quickie again. They have 4-color process health care magnets. Now, after you have a video meeting, why don't you email or text the meeting person you did your thing with videos from Southern Plus. Their site has 87 different selections. Brandon Craig, who'll do the coaching thing with you, can describe these to you, but Southern Plus has 87 selections. So whenever you finish a meeting, a lot of people don't follow up correctly. Send a couple of these product videos. If they watch them, they watch them. If they don't, it hadn't cost you a dadgum thing, but check them out at southernplus.com. Now let's talk about that video conferencing. A lot of people have sloppy rooms when they do it. It's dark, you can't see them. These video conferencing lights from Sunjoy are so cool. They're better than those Ring ones that stand up because this one hooks right to the back of your computer, puts the light right on you. And at the bottom left, you see where the lady in the leaves goes from darker to medium to lighter. Which does she look better? She looks better in the lighter one. That's caused by using one of these video conferencing lights. Samples at sunjoy.us. Email them with your shipper number, and they will send you one of these samples absolutely free. And there's the coupon from Sunjoy on the screen. And now let's talk about wall stickers making home offices professional during video meetings. Look at that guy up there at the top right. What a mess that is. Never do a Zoom or a video conferencing meeting like that. Why don't you spice your office up by adding wall stickers to the back of your, behind you, like the Nurture I just put up, the organic skincare decal. How about the young lady in the middle? Doesn't she look better than that character over the right with that mess? Wall stickers, all you have to buy is one. StickerU.com, promo at StickerU.com, and they also have dry erase wall stickers too. You put a sticker up behind you and write the goals of the meeting. You can write up at the top, oh, I'm thrilled to see you today. Let's cover these things. They are written down behind it, and each meeting you can rewipe that and put it up. How about dry erase wall stickers for Zoom meetings? I think that is so cool. And you want to increase video meeting participation, why don't you put agendas and bags from Southern Plus? Let's say a Zoom meeting is going to be in a month. 3 to 4 days before the meeting, each participant receives in the mail or shipped UPS one of these Southern Plus bags, but inside of the bag is the meeting agenda. Now, you've got to pay attention while you're watching the Zoom meeting. You're making them because, you know, Ernie, he never listens very much. I know he doesn't. You know, let's say he works for me. Well, I've got Ernie up there on the screen, and I can make sure Ernie's listening because I'll say, Ernie, what is point number 7 that we're fixing to cover. Well, he's got to look on his sheet that came in that bag, makes Ernie or anyone else pay attention. And then you can reward Zoom meeting participants. Give people a reason for watching these things. Make them answer 10 questions after the meeting's over. If they do, they get their choice of a Southern Plus blanket. How about a Southern Plus, one of their cool new drinkware, one of those folding chairs we talked about for outdoor dining, a cooler. Gee, I know that if I could get something like that, I would pay attention. Sell participation products to customers for Zoom meetings. And let's talk about selling the seasons. Winter gaiters are here now. In the middle, if the top is a regular gaiter of regular Cloth Promotions material, the left and right images are their new winter gaiters that keep you warm. They come in 4 different fiber types, and these things will keep you warm and keep you safe. Tyler.R at clothpromotions.com for a sample, and there's a great Cloth Promotions coupon at the middle of the screen. I bought from that's bad grammar. I have placed orders with Cloth Promotions for 10 years. That's how long I've known them. Besides those lens cleaning cloths I talked to you about for self-promotion, these gaiters would be great for seasonal selling. And a big seasonal selling item that will come up this spring is last year there wasn't much golf because of the COVID. I guarantee you with things cleaning up a little bit on the COVID front, people are going to be out in force playing golf. Gempire has all kinds of golf equipment from golf ball markers, divot repair tools, hat clips, really cool quality golf products. Harvey at gempire.com. Or you want a little higher end golf products? Southern Plus has these, and you can get umbrellas from Southern Plus. You can get coolers. You can get anything that would hook on your golf bag as an accessory. This is just great to sell Southern Plus golf items and Gempire golf items, because I'm telling you, the spring golf season is going to be huge. Now, current mass buyers have, let's just say you go call on somebody and they say, well, I'm already buying masks. And you say, okay. Well, instead of walking away saying, oh, I'm going to give up now, say, well, how many times can you wash your mask? I guarantee you they're going to say, I don't even know if you can wash them. And you'll say, well, with that one, you probably can't. But with Gempire mask, I guarantee you can wash them 20 times. Use that fact as a selling point. Say, my masks are washable. Get a sample from Harvey at gempire.com. There's his great coupon above, and use that as a selling point to sell current mask buyers. Just like floor stickers are going to be needed forever. Talked about Sticker U before. Every business and retail store needs these floor stickers, and this will be with us forever in some form or fashion. Promo at stickeru.com for floor sticker information. Very needed product, just like food trucks are buying packaging. Remember, we've talked about Trainer. Jamie H at trainergraphics.com, color changing cups. Sell them to those food trucks. How cool is that? Go up there and they serve you a drink and you get it and it changes color. You'd think that was so neat and think, hey, I want to come back here again. How about hot dogs? They have hot dog packaging. Napkins, any type of products you need to serve food from food trucks, Trainer offers them. Now let's sell virus-proof customers. Funeral homes are certainly doing a booming business. I've sold a lot of mats to funeral homes. I've also sold a lot of mats to retirement homes. They have to have mats for people with walkers to come in the front door to steady the walker, to get them in the door, and also they need them in the front of elevators. I used to sell a lot of mats to retirement homes. That's the reason I know about that. Delivery services, pest control, home repair, home health, dentists, all their businesses are booming right now. And Burlacamp has those, remember those home repair service signs I talked about? Sales at burlacamp.com for samples. Quickie I've talked to about info at quickie.com. They have home repair magnet and key tag samples they are ready to send you, from truck magnets shape magnets, all types of home service key tags, quickie products, Burlingame products are all American made. And don't be fooled by buying cheap magnets. There are a lot of different magnets around. Quickies are not cheap, but they don't fall off the refrigerator, and the imprint does not peel. That goes back to being an educated seller. Dental business is booming. I tell you what I would do with dentists. People were not getting their teeth cleaned or putting off minor dental work for so long. They are now backed up at dentists. They all have back doors. You want to sell a dentist, you make a delivery on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. The dentist goes through the back door of that office. You take a sample, 1 foot square sample mat from Logo Mats. Their catalog, Miles Wadsworth, it's M. Wadsworth at logomatsllc.com. He'd be happy to send you samples. You're creating unique prospecting programs by doing this. Go by there on Friday, leave the mat and that note at the back door. Then you've got the dentist's phone number, you've got their email, follow up with them. You don't hear from them, go back the next Saturday and leave it. I guarantee you the decision maker is going to see those mats. And the home realtor market is surging right now. Same kind of pitch. Go to open houses an hour before they open, leave the mat, leave the note, leave the catalog. When the realtor gets there, he or she is going to pick that up. That's the decision maker. You've gotten your information decision maker. Hard to do today. And realtors need mats to keep open houses clean during the time they have them. You've certainly got the realtor's phone and email. That's all over those realtor signs. You can just bug them to death. I have done that and it works. And if you want to be really bold, show up about 15 minutes before that open house is over and just say, I'm the person that left that mat. Guarantee you nothing bad can happen, but maybe you'll get an order. Stick and stand mats. These are great from Logo Mats. They stick to the floor. Same kind of thing as the floor decals. These will position you correctly to keep people in line or keep people safe. Again, M. Wadsworth at logomatsllc.com for these samples. Pet business is booming. Do you know in 2020 was the largest year for animal adoptions ever because people were at home and they wanted companionship. Vets are booming right now. And my vet that I go to, they don't let you go in. They come out to the car. And my little small dog, Ruber, I took her up to get a shot, and the vet tech came out, and I thought, you know what? I'm gonna try and sell them some mats. So when I went back to pick her up, I took my Logo Mats 1 foot square foot mat, my catalog and a note, and I wrote a note to Dr. Lavender saying, Dr. Lavender, maybe you're going to need some mats when you reopen again. And I actually ended up selling them a mat. But pet market is booming, and you can find other pet market samples at logomatsllc.com, and they have hundreds of other selections for different industries. And you just need to do a trade out with your vet, your products for theirs. I've done that for years with my vet, and that works really well. You're giving them money, so why can't your vet give you some money back too? Distributors ask me all the time about transfers and temporary tattoos. You know, transfers are needed. I missed a slide, another slide about heat transfers going on blank mask, and I'll round that up for you right now. Sticker U makes transfers similar to the one on that shirt, but they're smaller, and they will go on blank mask. Another thing to sell blank mask buyers is the same way as those Mask Buddy Pros from Snug Z. Sticker U has little sheets of heat transfers that you can sell to people that they can put those on those masks. And I'm just including this because people ask me about transfers and temporary tattoos all the time. Sticker U will help you design temporary tattoos at their website, stickeru.com. And right now, tattoos are hot, and these transfers are really, really needed. Now, while our curtains move apart here, I'm going to encourage you to text customers more instead of emailing them. Here's a deal where I had done the virtual. I had sold a storage company. Well, I waited about not 6 months, maybe 3 months, and I texted my customer, said, hey, you need any new mats? And he texted me back, said, yeah, Don, we got a new storage warehouse facility. I need 3 mats for that facility. I think they bought 4 mats for that facility, made $100 a mat. That's $400 off sending 1 text. That's not too bad. Mat samples, M. Wadsworth at LogoMatsLLC.com. Now back here at Quickie, I cannot say enough good things about Quickie. You need to focus on clients who value customers' health. Quickie makes 4-color processed magnets that don't fall off the refrigerator. The imprint does not peel. The imprint does not wash like cheap foreign-made magnets. These magnets are made in Ohio. Info@quickie.com for magnet samples. Now, I've talked about Trainer, about the food packaging products, color-changing cups. Trainer has anything in the world for hospitality products. If you want to order 2021 Trainer catalogs, Jamie H. at trainergraphics.com. In fact, if you'll say you want some of those color-changing cup samples, she'll send those to you, and there's a great screen charge, free die or PMS was on the screen there. And remember that supplier I said I'd trust with my life, Ken Burleycamp? I was not kidding you about that. If you'd like to have Burleycamp catalogs, I just read a piece in the PPAI magazine that Ken Burleycamp Sr. developed the first injected molded products, plastic products, in the industry. That was a long time ago. I thought that was fascinating. Remember I showed you the pictures of the old pictures in the room shows? Well, Burleycamp makes all kinds of other cool products. And one thing I want to point out is I talked about the golf business being big in the spring. Well, I am telling you the motorcycle business will be huge this year. And if you'd like to have a sample of a motorcycle kickstand pad, that's great to send to these motorcycle dealers or rallies or clubs or whatever. Email sales@burleycamp.com. And Burleycamp also makes motorcycle license plate frames. There's a kickstand pad coupon down at the left and a free money coupon you can use on any of those Burleycamp products at the right. Now, Harvey Mackler and I at Gympire have done a book called The History of Promotional Products. Well, no, the book is about how to sell promotional products. One of the chapters is about the history of it. We've got a written chapter, and then we've also got a video chapter, which is kind of cool. And it'll tell you information about how promotional products started. Like here's some information on the screen right now. But you'll also learn that George Washington perfected promo advertising when he used buttons, I believe, in his presidential campaign of 1784. Don't worry about not knowing that. I had done this for 30 years before I learned that, but it's good to know this information. Now, if you'd like to have a replay of this webinar, if you will send me an email at don@sellpromoproducts.com, I will send you the replay of the webinar, and Harvey Mackler will send you that video and that written copy, email you that written copy of the history of promotional products. And here are all the emails from everyone I talked about during this webinar. And if you would like to have that replay, if you would like to have the history of promotional products videos, just shoot me an email at don@sellpromoproducts.com. And all I can say is I hope 2021 is great for you. And if I can ever help you, let me know. And thanks so much for listening.